young lady. You know you have to pay for those.
Hey there, guys and gals. I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Welcome back to the Collector's Table. Today on the table, we are going to be going over one of my favorite figures from one of my favorite, if not my favorite horror series, of all television history and streaming history. That is Stranger Things, the toy creator Threezero, the figure 11 from season 1 of Stranger Things. This figure looks to be amazing. I cannot wait to get her out of the box. I've had her at the table side for a while here, just waiting for the right moment to unbox her. Well, 11, we're going to get you out of the box. Thank you all for being here. Before we go over this figure and unbox her and go over the box art, go ahead and hit the like button on this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you on board as a subscriber. That would be awesome. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future Threezero unboxings and all my Stranger Things additions to my collection, unboxings and videos. Now, without further ado, let's check out this box art a little bit closer. This box art just totally gets me nostalgic for season 1, where we first fell in love with this Stranger Things series, this awesomely nostalgic horror series set in our beloved 1980s. They are redoing all of our awesome stuff from the 80s, and they're doing it so well there. The Duffer Brothers are with this Stranger Things Netflix streaming series. This box art looks great. You see it. Threezero logo, Netflix logo, Stranger Things logo, 11 on there. We got homages to so many scenes from that great season 1. And look on that back, got that nice picture of 11 with the blood from her nose. The cool thing about this box, besides all this awesome box artwork, is that it has a Velcro opening front, and we get to get our first look at 11 right there. We peel that away, and then we see 11 right there, and we see that awesome picture of this figure, which is in the hospital gown. Let's go ahead and get this figure out of the box. Right out of the box, this 11 figure is just absolutely amazing, absolutely nostalgic, and just takes us back to that season 1 appearance of one Miss 11, or Elle, from season 1 Stranger Things, the Netflix streaming series, the horror series, the awesome horror series. I absolutely love Stranger Things. It's a very big passion. Of course, I'm an 80s nostalgic nut, and I really do love this figure out of the box. I had to hurry up and get her on the spinning display because I was messing around with all the articulation already and the jacket and everything that comes with this figure. Now, she comes packaged with the regular head sculpt, the head sculpt before she uses her powers. It's got that brown hair that is actually fairly accurate to the film. Really nice. That face looks so much like Elle, Millie Bobby Brown, the actress that plays 11. That face sculpt just looks so much like 11. Just so nice of a face sculpt. I really do like it. The jacket, I love the jacket. The jacket looks pretty close to what she was wearing in the film. This is the outfit post being found by the boys. Of course, she did have the hospital gown on, or the medical gown that she escaped the facility from with on. She had that on as well. We do get that hospital gown, that medical gown here, with all those dirty stains and everything on there from the TV show, and all those patterns from that medical gown, just like in the TV series, the streaming series. We got some cool little ties on the back, though. It doesn't tie up, it actually Velcros. So you could take this second look of her, this look that the boys get her into, you can take that off and put that on and really, make it from that very first time we see her, and recreate some of those cool scenes like the one that's on the box there in the background. So we've got that jacket there, which is really nicely made, really nicely made. It actually has a working zipper right there and pieces on it that look like buttons. Also has an actual pocket right there, as you can see. So that is really nice. She's got that pink dress on that she gets dressed up in. So it's got some little dirt on it too and everything from their adventures there in season 1. So that is really cool. It's got those nice, you see blue and pink, I don't know if those are hearts or something on that dress, but they got that down pretty well on that. It's really nice cloth too as well. And then as she's spinning around there, you keep looking at that left wrist. She actually is wearing the wrist watch there. So it actually is right there on the wrist. and it actually is removable, though why would you remove it? You keep that sucker on there so you don't lose it. It's got the little calculator buttons and everything on there, and the display screen on there. So that's really nice. Those little small details really do make figures and collectible sets really nice. We get those long socks, those almost like tube socks that she's wearing there with the green and the yellow and the white. They look a little bit dirty and distressed. That's pretty nice. And she's got the sneakers on. Look at those sneakers. Those almost look like Converse sneakers. White with the red trim around the thick sole. This right here is the second figure from the Threezero Stranger Things line. The first figure is the Demogorgon, and we're going to go over the Demogorgon in a future Stranger Things Threezero unboxing. Like I said, she gets that awesome second head sculpt. The head sculpt where she has utilized her powers to save herself, save the boys in the group, save someone. And she has got that blood dripping down from her nose. Look at that. That's a really cool head sculpt there. And a really nice job capturing that and kind of setting the eyes a little bit differently as well from the figure back here. I think it looks really, really nicely like 11 from the Stranger Things Season 1. Today we're going to break out my old tape measure. I'm going to start breaking out this tape measure more often here to measure these figures. So we see that this girl is supposed to be a little over 9 inches tall. So we get that down there at that base, and she is over 9 inches tall. She's about 5+ inches wide. This 11 figure comes with a bunch of hands here. She has one set of hands that are on her. She has 3 sets of hands that are in my hand, but I also have a second, another set of hands off to the side here. I'm going to show you here in a moment. But she has hands that are open, hands that are fists, hands that are those psychokinetic hands, where she's channeling all that energy, all of her powers. And then she gets these hands. She gets these awesome hands that are set up to hold those 2 waffles that we get. These are the last 2 accessories here. The 2 waffles and the last set of hands. And look at all that detail on those waffles. My gosh, this makes me hungry. But that's, one of those cool tributes and homages to that Season 1. There are a lot of options to display this totally awesome Stranger Things Season 1 3011 figure, this 1/6 scale figure right here. There are a lot of options. We got nice articulation at the head neck area there. She's got awesome articulation at the shoulders. And then we come over here, we find the elbow joint, and we see that there's actually nice articulation at the elbow. There's nice articulation at that wrist there. We got all those extra sets of hands. We better have some nice articulation. We got some ab crunch movement, some swivel motion at that ab crunch area, swivel motion at the hips, and then we got some great articulation up here at the hip socket joint there. There's actually some swivel motion up here at the top of the thigh as well. That is really nice. We got a double jointed knee there as well. Look at that knee cover right there. Isn't that pretty cool? Look at that. That's nice. So we got that. Now, of course, I've already used these articulation points at the ankles here to get this figure to stand up, and it moves really nice there, forward and backwards, around and around. All that articulation gives you tons of posability to put her in all those favorite awesome Season 1 Stranger Things stances. So that's it. That is this 3016 scale 11 figure, the Millie Bobby Brown head sculpts, the Millie Bobby Brown 11 figure from that Season 1 Stranger Things. As you can see, I changed head sculpts there and added that waffle holding hand and waffle in there, so you can see that head sculpt goes on there quite nicely, and that waffle looks pretty cool. I really do like this figure. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's talk about Threezero and Stranger Things and this 11 1/6 scale figure. I am that Asian nostalgic toy guy. Thank you very much for joining me at the collector's table again for this fun, cool, awesome unboxing here. I look forward to getting back to the collector's table real soon to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. The town of Hawkins, Indiana needs 11's help. Now I've got to let her go rescue the residents of Hawkins, Indiana. I've got to let her go save the day again. I can't hold her back. I have to let her go, and I have to let you go. But I will be back at the collector's table real soon.